Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 3 Seasons. This is Landros, and you'll notice the whole house is running out. Say goodbye to the house because we are actually moving. I know it's been promised for a long time, I've been talking about it. I've left most everything here except for the things that were just more personal to them. But I picked a different house, and it's not going to be the one across the street. So I picked another house that I think is actually going to fit us a little bit better. If not, we can always move again. But I left, as you can see, quite a bit, and we'll just end up redoing it, starting over again. So that is our old house. We are now gone, and I'm going to go ahead and let's see if I can lock in on the family. We'll go with them to the new house. So I kept debating on it, and finally when I went and I looked and I saw that we could afford this house, I thought, you know what, we might as well. So it's going to be this house right here on the corner. It's this big, can't remember what the name of it was. Anyway, I think it has quite a bit of room for us, and I do like I kind of like the layout of it. Okay, now if anybody can actually move out of the way so they can all get in, we can see the house. But it is getting kind of late, so I do need to get them to bed. They're not all exhausted. Their energy level's not too bad. Come on, guys. Let's get this going. Alright, so let me go ahead and just roll this down. Okay, this is going to take them forever to figure out. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and show you the house as it is. This is our big open living room area, and they have a really nice TV. It actually already came with it, but we have our own that I brought as well. But this gives them a really nice living room area where hopefully they can still have all the different things that they were going to have as before, like the gift giving parties and all that. They have their own private bar. They have a nice big table that's going to accommodate, I believe, all of them. And then they also have this really nice kitchen over here, which has got a room for everybody to actually sit. And I'm not really crazy about this over here, but it works. I mean, it's fine. We can always put something else in there as well. But the kitchen is a decent size. I can work with it. Okay, going upstairs. This is the room that I'm going to actually give for Antonio, and I'm going to change out these beds if they're not that great. Antonio and Riley are going to come up here and sleep. And then Emily's got the room that's actually right over here in the front. I'm going to send her up here to go sleep in that one. And then Mom and Dad, and of course we're going to have to work on all of this. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'll wait till they get up. They're just going to have to suffer for tonight on these beds, and then I'll change out the better beds in just a minute. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and send them over here. And then, of course, the twins, they don't have anything on this floor, so we're going to go up to the third floor. And this is where I'm going to actually have to go in and do something for them. Now there's no lights, there's nothing at all, so what I'm going to do is just I'm just going to put in a couple of, let's see, these are the beds that they had originally. And we'll just set them up here for now, and then I'll actually work on it once we actually get them out of the house for the day. Then I'll go in there and I'll start messing around and getting this all set up with all of our stuff. So they're not going to be too happy coming up here sleeping in the dark, but yeah, that was old Antonio's old bed, and this is Riley's old bed. So they can go ahead and do that. Let's make sure that they're all getting into their beds. Okay, they're fine. Okay, let's go check on Antonio and Riley. They're good. They went to bed. Emily, did you find your bed? Okay, now the twins, they're going to actually have to go upstairs and find out where they're sleeping. And I'm sure they're real thrilled. But we can build a bathroom and everything up there, so it shouldn't be too bad. Now this house, there's a lot of stuff in it that I don't like decoratively, so we'll have to change quite a bit. Okay, where did you go, boy? Oh, he's hiding behind the bookcase. Alright, Nathan, you're up here. But then again, there's a lot I do like. They do have the garage over here, which doesn't have any cars in it. But don't worry, I did not forget. I did bring our car. It's just in our inventory. And then, of course, they've got this. Let me go ahead and flip this wall back up. This area here where I'm going to actually put all their stuff from outside. There's no pool this time, but I thought what I would do is once we actually make a little bit of money, I'll get them a hot tub instead, because I think they use the hot tub more than the pool. Alright, Jesse's starting to feel a little bit ill. Alright, let me let them go ahead and sleep, and I'll come back in a minute when we're actually ready to get up, get them out, and then I can start working on the house. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I got them all set up. They're all heading out. The school bus is here, but I'm going to get them out of the house for a little while. So let me go ahead and make sure all the kids can get out the door. I did not change anything of Riley as far as his clothes, so this is whatever the computer gave him when he aged up to be a teen. And I'm not too upset with the everyday wear, but we'll have to go in and look at it a little bit later. The twins have got to get down from the third floor. You're just going to have to wait, bus. So they're on their way out. I'm going to send Mom and Dad over to the casino, and I'm going to let them actually work on making some more money. So let's see. Let's go ahead and make sure they're all meeting friends. I think she's met everybody, so she can't meet anybody else. And, well, maybe there's somebody new today. Okay, let's make sure they're all doing that. Okay, everybody's doing that. Mom and Dad are on their way over. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut out of here. I'm going to do some work on this house, get everything put out. I may not do a whole lot because we don't have a whole lot of money to work with, but I will at least put out some of the stuff that we have from the other place. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, while they're all out doing what they have got to do, okay, he's read his book, fantastic. I'll show you what I actually did to the house. I didn't do a whole lot, to be honest with you. I didn't change that much. I just put out some of the things that we needed and made a few slight changes. Anyway, we'll start here. The front yard, nothing changed whatsoever, and the actual structure of the house did not change. I did add in a fence, and there's actually a gate here on the back, and then there's another gate over on this side right here, so they actually have two ways to get out if they have to. I put their chess set outside. I put the fire pit and the telescope. Those are the only things I brought from the outside that I'm going to leave outside. And then, of course, the first thing that they have over here is the garage. And the garage, what I did is I actually took one of the parking spaces out and turned the rest of it into a nice little workout area for them, for both the martial arts and for just regular working out. I put in the chemistry station and their tanning bed that they got from turning in festival tickets. I did have to actually put in these two windows which match the rest of the house, and I also put in this door which actually matches the house as well, so they'd have a way to get into it instead of having to go all the way outside and go around the front and then come around the other way. So anyway, that's where we're at here. As far as the house that goes on the first floor, over here in the living room, the only change that I made was just putting in their stereo, which, if I'm looking at it right, I think I turned it, did I put it backwards? I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, yeah, I did. Hang on a second. Yeah, I thought I put it in backwards. I was just doing it as fast as I could so I can get back into the game. Alright, anyway. The only other change in this room, or not really in this room, was of course the burglar alarm that I put in as well. But other than that, this house, decorations, everything, I kept it all the same. Okay, over here is where I made a whole bunch of major changes in the kitchen. I took this little area out and I turned it into just a little sitting area. It was the same, it was just everything was facing out towards the front. But this way it actually made a little bit more sense, so it wasn't like they were all just sitting in a line looking straight out the windows for nothing. I extended the cabinets out, and I put out some of their stuff that they had, but I really took out this entire little island that I had, which I liked it. I love the whole concept of it, but when I took it out, I was able to put in the Japanese grill that came in the Sims 3 store, and it made more sense to have it this way so that they can cook and they can watch and then they can serve the food right there. And then I put in this extra 2 counters here to put in their deep fryer and their ice cream maker, which you know how much they love using it. I did rip out the stove and the refrigerator and gave them the best ones I could find so that they actually, I think they deserve that. And then I put in this the wood fire oven from Monte Vista, and I figured that's something that they could have actually added as well. So gave them some stuff. They still have about almost 15,000 simoleons left, but that's okay. Other than that, I did not change the downstairs anymore. When we go upstairs, over here in Emily's room, all I did for her was I just swapped out her bed and gave her the better bed that we had bought for her at the other house. Nothing else changed. With the parents' room, I actually switched out the master bathroom. I put in this shower bath combo that came with Seasons. I recolored it so that the outlines would actually match the rest. Yeah, you can do that. Go ahead and research. And then, of course, over here, I put out their big TV that they had. Nothing else did I touch. I did put their bed back in here that I'd got for them, and then their pictures are out. I also have to actually get their diplomas out of their inventory, which I think Jesse's carrying them. Well, maybe, let's see, I think Jesse is. Yeah, he's got the diplomas. So I just figured we'll just stick them up here. It doesn't really matter where they go, just as long as they're out. Alright, so that takes care of the parents. Now the boys over here, I had to actually move the desk out. They had those little horrible twin beds, so I moved the desk out. They're no longer right in front of the windows like they used to be. But I got them these 2 beds that came with Showtime, which I think are the best value. They give you a lot better sleep quality, and they aren't very expensive. And since I knew I had to buy quite a few beds, this just made more sense to do it this way. But I kept the color scheme all the same, so that it all actually flows. Did not touch their bathroom that they share with Emily, so that's all exactly as it was. And I tried to keep everything as good as it can be. Okay, good, he's making some money over there. Alright, So then the next part that I had to do, oh, and Lena's making money too. The next part, of course, was upstairs. And what I did is I put Bonehilda up here in this area, so that gives her just her own little area. And she is there. I saw her actually working. And then over here for Ryan and Nathan, I gave them the same beds that the other boys got, but I actually made theirs match since they're twins. And of course, they've got this room all to share to themselves. I didn't give them any other furniture except the beds and the nightstands. I figure eventually I will, and I'll probably put like some other stuff in these corners and give them some more things as well, but I didn't want to go through all the money until I got finished, and this was actually where I had started. Okay, over here, I completely butchered this up as much as I could. I didn't change anything as far as the structure. I did add the walls right here so that I closed off these 3 rooms. I gave them 2 showers, and I gave them 1 actual bathroom over here. So that way they don't have to worry about privacy, since there's really no doors. From the minute they walk up those stairs, there are no doors whatsoever. And I could have put a door in here, and I thought about it, but then I thought, no, it's fine. I mean, it's not like anybody's going to come up and mess with them anyway, so I figured this was fine. But that's really all I did to the house, and I think that the house suits them pretty well. It fits them really well. The only thing I wanted to do was get them a hot tub, but we didn't have enough money without really taking all their money. So hopefully Jesse and Elena, once we actually get over to see what they're doing, they're making enough money that we might be able to do that later. So, okay, Riley wants to go over to Sam's. Yeah, you can go over to Sam's. It's Friday night. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so let's see. You want to research something too, and that is for Riley. All right, go ahead, Riley. All right, so Jesse has made 4,300, so he's needing to make a little bit more. Elena, what have you done? She is killing it. She's made almost 11,000. So Elena, you want that hot tub? I guess that's what you're working towards. All right, Antonio's doing great. He made it on the honor roll. Oh yeah, attend a sporting event at the community school of the gifted. What time does that actually happen? Because he gets the jersey and everything. I do want to do that. All right, Antonio, we have got to make sure we do this. Let me go ahead and go into map view and see. I'm sure it's not at the school, is it? Yeah, it is. Let's go ahead and attend the sporting event, because I don't want you to miss out on that. I missed out on it with one of my other families, so good deal. He is in there. He's doing it. Oh, Jesse just got a 5,000 jackpot. All right, Lena just got, well, that may be an old. I really don't know for sure. All right, so they're doing fine. Emily, you're actually doing your research over there at the science lab, and if we haven't been to the science lab, let me just show it to you real quick. I'm sure you've seen this because this is the original from Sunset Valley, but I don't think we've ever been over here for anything. I don't have anybody that does anything job-wise. Okay, Jesse, you're making money now. All right, Riley, I think you are on your way. You're over here to the science facility as well. All right, these guys are still in school. Antonio, you're at that thing. So yeah, you guys are all busy. I'm going to go over here with the parents because they are just killing it. Yesterday was not so hot, but today you guys are making the money. Jesse's up to almost 15,000. Elena is up to 15,000. So yeah, we've got some money coming in, and they'll definitely be able to get a hot tub after this. And that'll just give us something to add to the backyard, especially with this being spring, summer rolling right around the corner. Oh my goodness, she made another jackpot. Okay, the dance is at 6. All right, that's what I need to stop for a minute. The only problem I have is that, Riley, where are you at? Okay, I'm going to need to get him changed. So let me go ahead and pause here for a minute. I need to go into Create a Sim and work with him real quick. And to do that, I got to turn on my testing sheet so I can actually get him dressed. So hold on, I'll be right back in just a second. Okay, got him taken care of. It looks like Elena, let's see, is that recent? I think it is. I don't know. Anyway. Alright, so the signed jersey that was rewarded to Antonio after he outscored his opponent in the penalty shot competition. He should bring the jersey, or hang the jersey with pride. Okay, so he actually got his jersey. Fantastic. He's doing homework. Let me go double check him. I don't know what he's wearing for formal either, because I know that, let's just double check him, because if that's the case, we're going to be in trouble. Formal. Where are you, formal? Please tell me that's not his formal wear. Okay, give me a second. Be right back. Okay, got them taken care of. They're all dressed and ready. I hope they're heading on their way home from all the places they were at. And I believe she's just going to play guitar, but I believe Jesse was actually over here swimming. So, and this is, of course, the pool that's over at the casino. All right, they made plenty of money. We're sitting at over 51,000 simoleons, which is actually not too far from where we were before we actually moved and bought the bigger house. So I think that's pretty decent. All right, Antonio, you're on your way home. I need to make sure they get home and then get back to school for the prom. And yeah, I gave him this little white suit because his brother Riley, he has the black suit if he gets home. And then Emily, can you hit? Okay, that's her every day. I changed her out. I didn't realize that I had not even changed any of their stuff. I hadn't changed their clothes, nothing. Okay, you guys are all right, but I need to make sure that you didn't miss it because most of my kids miss prom because I wait for the limo and the limo doesn't come. So I'm going to have him go to prom. She can go to prom. And Riley, when you're ready, now you're getting all the moths. Okay, you can go ahead and go to prom. All right, let's go ahead and make sure that the limo is here. It may just be a cab. I don't know who's... Oh yeah, I guess the cab's just coming. Hopefully they will change in. I know he's in his clothes, but hopefully Emily will change into her prom dress before she actually walks in. And I'm hoping that Riley gets out of here pretty quick because he's still at the science facility doing his thing. All right. Man, they made a lot. Okay. Riley, don't go home. Just come on over to the prom. Okay, are you going to switch into your clothes? Go get in your prom dress. Oh, she didn't get in her dress. Well, I gave her one. Okay, that should have taken care of those two wishes. Riley, you had that wish as well. You want to prank the school? When you're done, you can. Why don't you... release the frogs. All the other ones are pretty bad. Not that it wouldn't be bad, it would be fun to do that. Okay, you guys, you're fine. Oh, she's gonna continue gambling. What about him? Oh, he's swimming. I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, Antonio was minding his business when somebody decided to step on his foot. Antonio was furious and a fight broke out. Alright. It's not a problem until somebody starts a fight. Emily had a mishap on the dance floor and fell flat on her face. Aww. Poor girl. Only girl in a house full of guys. Give her a break. Come on. She's already had it rough enough. Okay, I'm just backing up so we don't have to hear the music. I don't mind the music. I just don't want to get any copyright strikes. So anyway, that's why I do it. Riley is having a great time and is starting to have strong feelings for Alice. I thought that was Antonio's crush. Antonio broke the prom backdrop while chasing his crush. Antonio had to deal with the principal and his crush got away. Oh. Emily was minding her business when someone decided to step on her foot. Emily was furious and a fight broke out. Well, at least they're consistent. They are twins and they are going to do the same. Okay. Now I wonder who is going to get prom king. Okay, Emily just made us, or Elena just made us another 5,000. Riley got into a fight with a schoolmate because he looked at him funny. Maybe a little discipline might prevent him from behaving badly. All three of them got into a fight. Antonio convinced the entire school to vote for him for prom king. It's dubious whether he should be proud of his effort, but A for effort. Emily was named queen of the prom. She never cried so much in her teen life. Oh, happy day. Okay. Well, that's good. I kind of hoped that it would have been Antonio and Emily. But nobody actually got a romantic interest out of it. It's my fault I haven't been making them date. Oh, wait. Riley did. Okay, so Riley got a romance out of this. Elena. Oh, Riley hopes they play his favorite song. Okay. She didn't get anything out of it yet. Antonio hates himself for asking his classmate to dance. His crush not only said no, but also made fun of him in front of everyone. Poor guy. Emily is definitely impressing Neil with the chicken dance. Neil started to do it too. This duo is definitely hitting it off. Alright, who is Neil? We gotta find Neil. Okay, there's Neil. Okay, so that's the one. Alright, so she found somebody. Well, that's at least two that have now got a romantic interest. And poor Antonio. He's, I think, the oldest. Riley's prom picture is awesome. Mom and Dad, you guys ought to do something. Antonio wanted to set a booby trap, and Antonio saw chaperones everywhere. Okay, well, Riley's going to prank the school. Emily got caught checking out someone else's date. A fight broke out right on the dance floor. Emily, you are just... Well, she is rebellious, so you got to remember that. Okay, I guess I had to send you guys home since you're not gambling, you're not doing anything. Okay, and the kids, you guys are actually doing okay. You're talking to each other, enthusing about the new house, that's fine. Riley's prom picture is awesome. Well, we'll take a look at it when we get home. Antonio felt like taking out his aggression on a nerdy classmate. Antonio was in for a surprise when the classmate fought back and embarrassed him in front of the entire school. Okay, it's a prom that he will never want to remember. Emily's prom picture will be quite memorable. Okay. I am hating it for Antonio. He's getting a really bad experience here. I'm sure his mood is down. No, it's actually not too bad. Let's see. He got prom king. He's an honor student. Riley is tearing up the dance floor. Alright. Antonio spotted Ethan on the dance floor. What a joke. Well, I don't know who Ethan is. Do we know who Ethan is down here? Oh, it's Ethan Bunch. That's right. Emily spotted a wardrobe malfunction. I think it's Ethan Bunch. Oh, that guy aged up. Okay. Glad we didn't push after or go after him. Okay, yeah, so nobody else. I think he aged up. He looks like it. Yeah, it's a prank call, I think so. Oh no, Riley saw someone else wearing the same tuxedo. Well, they're not that different. Emily's curfew is in 1 hour. If she is caught out past curfew, she may get caught by the police. School dance is over. Alright, so let's go ahead and send Antonio. You're going home. She's going home. And Riley, you're pranking the school. So I want to stick with Riley for a little bit and make sure that he does it. That's Sam, I believe. Yeah, Sam Sakamoto. We haven't really interacted with him much, but we've seen him since he was a baby. So it's pretty funny to see him. Alright. In fact, it's probably who Emily should have gone after, but she picked this other guy. Doesn't mean that she has to end up with him. That's who she picked. Let me pause real quick. Let's take a look. Take a look at Neil. You got a mean look on his face. Well, we'd have to do some work on him, but we could fix him up. So yeah, if she wants to stick with him, she can stick with him. Whatever she wants is fine. Okay, Antonio, go home. It was not your best time. And of course she stayed in her everyday dress, which is different from her prom dress, but if that's what she wanted, that's what she wanted. At least I think it is. I know they were both pink, so... Alright. And then that's Riley's little girlfriend now. We'll have to fix that hair. There's Riley. Oh, he didn't get in his tux either. So, I just gave him this. It came from Pets. And of course the baggy jeans, because you know I love the baggy jeans. Alright, get in there, prank the school. He's going to get caught and get busted. Okay. With the biology fair nearing, the school stockpile of 50,000 frogs is a prime target for Riley's prank. What will the principal think when he arrives to an office full of thousands of riveting frogs? He's going to get busted. I just get that feeling he's not going to pull this one off. And then the cops are going to take him home. He's going to get in trouble. I don't know. Not too optimistic here. I think it's not going to end up good for him. Okay, it looks as if Riley has successfully released all 50,000 frogs into the school. Boy, I bet the janitor is going to have fun with this one. Okay, well you go ahead and head on home before you get caught. And we're going to go back and catch up with everybody at the house. Because I'm lost. I don't even know where everything is at the house. Okay, the kids need to go to bed. Well, actually, it's not a school night, so they can do whatever they want to do. Elena, you're not hungry at all. Okay, of course you're going to cook. Does Jesse want to talk with Darlene at midnight? Well, I guess we can. Don't know why she's calling. Okay, Antonio, you're starving. Emily's eating. Riley, you just ate. So everybody's actually pretty decent. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. You are not going to run off and cause a fire in this place. Get over here. You're not going to burn this house down. Okay, Leighton Sakamoto and Jesse Davis are no longer friends. Well, that's just too bad. We got too many other things going on. He's got enough people in this house. He doesn't have time. Alright, I'm going to let him do that. Emily, you're going to go ahead and go on up to bed. See, Elena, you're going to go play the guitar. Well, it's late. I think you guys need to go to bed. So when you get finished... Okay, you're scaring me here. You are scaring me. You should be cooking this thing, not letting it go. We're about to have a fire. Get over there and cook this thing. You may be the prom king, but you're gonna actually get... Oh! Bonehilda. It's not your fault. What kind of idiot. Alright, get over here and... Somebody's gonna have to cook this. Antonio's gonna let this thing just burn the whole house down. Get over here and cook it. Okay, Riley, I think you can go on to bed. I guarantee you I'm gonna... Oh, kid, that is not your bed. Which kid is this? Ryan's like, I like this one. I'm gonna stay here. No, of course I haven't told you guys where to sleep, so that would be a big difference right there. You can go up there and go to sleep. Get out of that bed. Get out of that bed. You got yours going. Okay, and then you... Okay. Come on. You're in the wrong place. This is Antonio's bed. Oh wait, did I just stop him from finishing up cooking? Oh, you ran out of the house again. If this thing catches on fire, I'm going to be so angry at him. Maybe she'll take care of it. No, she won't. She's just going to clean. Well, I can't get this thing taken care of. Jesse, you're not... Yeah, you're in bed. You ought to come down here and just finish this up. Because Antonio, he's just driving me nuts. Antonio, go to bed. Okay, Emily... Alright, Elena's in bed. Jesse's getting up. Poor guy. Okay, I gotta do something with their room because they've got plenty of room, but it's all kind of wasted space, and I hate this wallpaper, but it's something I can change. I really didn't want to change a whole lot when I was doing the remodel just because I really wasn't remodeling. I was just placing stuff out that they had. So parts of it I like, parts of it I think are just fine, and then other parts of it are, yeah, it's kind of dated, but we can live with it for now. Alright, at least he's going to get this taken care of, and I won't have to worry about him burning the house down. Do we have a... Oh, we don't have a fire alarm in this place, do we? Yeah, see it. I didn't put one in, and it didn't come with one. So that would have been a major disaster right there. Nobody would have come. We're going to fix that right now. And I think... Unless, you know what, it may be here. In fact, I bet you it is. I bet when we roll the walls up... No, come on. I didn't mean to do that. I bet you it's on this wall. Nope. Well, looking at the walls, it should have been in here. Tell you what, just because I know we probably don't have to have two, but just because we've got two stoves, actually we've got three, I'm going to put another one in there just in case. Alright, let's get these walls back down. Good deal, Jesse. You actually fixed this thing up, and of course it's all disgusting. It's horrifying. Go ahead and clean it up. Yeah, you don't need to put ice cream on it. It's garbage. Don't eat it. Don't you dare eat it. You can actually have, eat this ice cream fritter. It's actually decent quality. Alright, so everybody else is asleep, and I think we are good. Pretty late, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to cut out of here for a minute when they all wake up and we can enjoy Saturday. We need to go back to the festival and we need to do the Easter egg hunt. So that'll be the main thing on the schedule for today. So I'll be back in just a second when they're all up and ready to go. Okay, before we get started with the day, I'm just going to go ahead and show you a few things that I actually did. I actually went into Build By and I set up a little sitting area in the master bedroom. And I didn't get all the stuff out of their inventory, but I got their King and Queen of the Dance plaques, put those out, and then I got her a really nice desk. I'm going to get her a computer. I haven't decided if it's going to be a laptop or not, so I didn't put the computer out just yet. As far as for the kids, over here with Antonio and with Riley, I put out their Cub Scouting badges right here. And here I gave him his jersey that he got signed, so that's there for him. And other than that, I didn't change too much except for their prom pictures, and I wanted to go ahead and show those real quick. So this one, of course, is going to be Antonio, if I can get in there. Alright, well, maybe not. Too many things to get through. Anyway, it's just a regular picture. You can kind of see it from there. And then on the other side of the room, we got Riley's, and I bet you it's not too far. Oh no, his is completely different. Of course, he didn't dress up for his prom, which is kind of funny. But then I've got Emily's over here on her desk, and I didn't get anybody a computer yet. I'm still waiting to do that. So there's hers, and she didn't wear her prom dress, but she wore that, and that was fine, I guess. Her crown is out, and Antonio's, if you didn't catch it, his was out on his desk as well. Now upstairs in the twins room up here, I did make a couple of changes. I gave them this little area right here where they can hang their backpack and their clothes. But I also gave them 2 bookcases. We kept getting the wish to buy a bookcase, and I ended up getting 2. So we did fulfill the wish, just not when they wanted it. But I got them this one, and they both came with seasons. And all the furniture that I got from the master bedroom, all this came with seasons as well. So just wanted to go ahead and make sure I used some of the stuff that came there, including the coffee table. But yeah, that just was something I added to the house. And also in the backyard, a couple of things I forgot. I did not put out the snow cone maker, and I didn't put out the kids' treehouse. So I went ahead and did that as well. So other than that, everything else is the same. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and send them over to the festival. Oh, hang on just a moment. I'm sorry, somebody came to the door, I had to go. Alright, so let's go ahead and I'm going to take everybody over to the festival because they need to do the Easter egg hunt. So we're going to go ahead and take the whole family once again. Alright, Riley, Ryan, man, it's a lot of people. And I don't even want to see them try to get out of that door. But the nice thing is that some of them are already out. Okay, Elena, enough. Enough! I told you to stop. Well, she's not going to stop. There, finally. Now, I wanted to check over here. Nobody's in this house. I don't know what the deal is with Sunset Valley, but there is nobody in this town. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that we had a big family, I think this place would feel very deserted. And I guess I need to just go in there and start putting people in. I guess maybe that's what people do, but I didn't think that you had to. This house is empty, and I think the house next door might have somebody in it. Yeah, that one's got the crumple bottoms, and then that's the arcade up there. So there's really not a whole lot of people. Alright, there's 3 of them. Come on, we need 3 more. Okay, I didn't see the other one, so maybe Riley. Oh, Riley's in there. Antonio, you're the one that's actually waiting. Come on, Antonio. Alright, if you don't want to do it, you're going to have to actually do it on your own. He's going to freak out. It must have been that he saw Bonehilda. So you go ahead and go to the festival on your own. And we'll go catch up with Mom and Dad. Alright. Mom and Dad, you can go over here. And you guys can dance together, actually. That'll get you something to do. And then the kids should be able to search for eggs. Let's have everybody search for eggs. And I'm doing it with all of them because I don't remember if Antonio and Emily got to do this or not. But we'll go over here and see how Emily's doing with hers. Because they'll get their own little basket and everything. Where's your basket? You didn't find one yet? And apparently there's certain types of eggs that are better than others. I don't know if the Easter egg hunt goes the whole time, but we're going to just double check and let them just search. And let's see if Riley finds anything over here. Oh yeah, he's found an egg, so okay. You do get the eggs all throughout the entire season, so that's good. Alright, so let's go and check on Ryan. Ryan, are you finding anything? I need to change your clothes. I really don't know why I did that to you. I guess I just got lazy. I didn't let the system, or I let the system do it and I didn't take care of it for you. Alright, so he's found a couple of eggs. And let's go see how Nathan's doing. Nathan, you're good. You found the really good hiding spots. Okay, Emily, we gotta go check and make sure you found something. Oh, you gave up? No, don't give up. Search for some eggs. Antonio, you just got here. Search for eggs. Poor guy. And there's Sam. I'm thinking Sam is a lot older than us because he looks a little bit taller than Antonio does. So I could be wrong. Yeah, you don't find anything, do you? Poor guy. He had a rough prom and he freaks out all the time because the maid, which is a good maid, okay, the last egg has been found, come back next year. Alright, well, you guys at least got to try it. You got to do it for a little bit. Now, what about over here with the parents? That's really nice. You know, they have come a long way from that little house just down the street behind City Hall. You know, it's amazing how much money they did get. Of course, you know, the casino did a lot of it, and the inheritance did. But they worked hard, and I still kind of feel bad that we didn't let her have her career. But she actually fulfilled quite a bit. She's got all these kids to take care of, so that's not too bad. And Emily, It's been hard having just, being one girl with a house full of guys is pretty tough, and it's hard to do it when you have a bunch of Sims that you're trying to take care of. So hopefully she's doing pretty good on everything else. Let's take a look at her relationships. Yeah, relationships with most of the people in the family are good. She really needs to get that a little bit closer to her brothers, Riley and Ryan, and I believe Nathan as well. No, Nathan I think she's actually okay with. Yeah, Nathan she's got a stronger relationship with, so we need to work on that. So why don't you go ahead and join. And Ryan, you can join too. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Antonio, what are you going to do? You want to go throw horseshoes? Well, you can do that as well. Maybe you and Nathan can do that. Let's see if I can get you guys started. Okay, my timer's up. Why don't we do this? Why don't we... Let's see, make sure he's going to this one. I think he is. Yeah, you go ahead and come on over and join with him. Alright, sounds like Jesse. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, French music. Alright, so let's see. Let's move on back a little bit. It's a pretty nice day. It's a beautiful day for this festival, actually. Couldn't ask for anything better. I say that now, watch it start raining, but it's 70 degrees. It's perfect. So it's a great ending. I wish that they could have had this kind of day at all of the festivals, but we could have probably if we used that climate control thing that we got. But I haven't done it. Is this on loud? Because it sounds really loud to me. No, it's on low. Oh well. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and end the part here. When we come back, we will actually finish up the weekend here with our festival. And tomorrow will be the first day of summer. And so the year has rolled back around. Our time with the adults is actually getting shorter and shorter until they become elders. We've got another week. So this will be the last season for Jesse and Elena to both be young. And then they're going to head on. Of course, with Antonio, he's got 12 more days, or Emily's got 12 days, and he's got 15 days. How did that happen? That's really weird, and he's got 15 days. I didn't change anything. Maybe when I went in to create a sim, that's what did it. Well, that's okay. Emily, you've gotten pretty far ahead, and you actually were younger, so that's weird. I guess when I had to actually do their prom stuff, that's what happened. So, note to remember, don't do that or it messes up your age spans. So, it's okay. Emily will just have to take care of everybody if the parents actually end up kicking it off a little early. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next part.